Zappos was founded in 1999. At the time, our vision was let's just sell a lot of shoes. Let's have the best selection of shoes online, and that's really what we focused on. The original business model for Zappos was let's not carry any inventory. Instead, we'll do what was referred to as the dropship models, meaning that we would take orders from customers and then we would transmit those orders to the different vendors we were working with and who had their own warehouses, and then they would ship from their warehouse directly to the customer. On paper, it was a great idea. And then we realized over time that we couldn't really control the customer experience. So over the first few years, we started taking a hybrid approach where some of our shoes we would actually inventory ourselves, and then some we would still accept dropship orders. And we finally got to the point where about 75% of our orders were from inventory that we owned, and the other 25% of orders were the easy money, the dropship orders. Asking ourselves, what do we want Zappos to stand for in 10 years from now? Do we want Zappos to be about shoes, or do we want Zappos to be about something else? And we decided we really wanted Zappos to stand for the very best customer service and customer experience. So we flipped a switch and lost 25% of our revenue, which was, I'd say, probably both the easiest and hardest thing that we had to do in the history of Zappos, because at the time we weren't profitable, we couldn't raise funding. There was 9/11, the war, the recession, pretty much everything was working against us, but it was really one of those bet the company moves. We knew it was the right thing to do for the long term. And the great thing about doing that is after we did it, we found our customers were a lot happier because we could consistently provide them great experiences. We started growing a lot more by word of mouth. It's also just had this kind of ripple effect on everything else we do, because employees know that story and know that we were willing to walk away from 25% of revenue. So in other smaller decisions, in the thousands and thousands of smaller decisions that our employees have to make every day, they know in the back of their mind that we're going to value our brand and the customer service part of it and the customer experience part of it above short-term